Hello guys, there's not really an easy way of going about this, but I hate to break it to you. Fortunately, dislocated my shoulder sparring this week. It's been tough. Ooh, but recovery's going well, back in place. It's just all about the rehab stage now. It's all about the mind games. Staying mentally strong and enduring this long road back. I mean, I've had a bad shoulder for the last few weeks, and it didn't really break until sparring on Thursday night. And it was a difficult one because it was just starting camp. The opportunities was coming, rolling, and everything was going good until this happens. And this is just fresh, and the pain is still it's still quite painful. The meds are still hitting me, and really, it feels like a massive setback, but I know it isn't, because everything is clicking and everything is working. In the past, I've had this, and I've had it in my right shoulders. In the past, it felt like my dream was over, but you see, this time around, it doesn't feel like that. It just feels like a redirection. That in the sparring, I knew there was certain things, and in my fight styles, that I needed to change. But sometimes, if there is no, if nothing drastic happens, sometimes we can get comfortable and we don't change. And now I know the mistakes I've made, and it's the things that I need to change in my fighting style. More specifically, I need to use my footwork more to get in range, use more combinations, head movement, and that's what I'm going to be doing. And this is a perfect time and opportunity to rebuild myself, to completely remold the bad habits I've built over the years and make it fresher, make it new, and make it better. Refine everything and mold myself in the greats before me. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at all the different fighting styles that befits my stature. So smaller fighters like Mike Tyson, Manny Pacquiao, Sugar Ray Robinson, those type of fighters, Rocky Marciano and Roberto Duran. These are the fighters that I'm going to really look into and replicate and really mold my style into, and develop each and every single one where it's good for them, that can fit me, and to create a different breed, a new mold, right? And I'm going to be completely renewed in it. From the ashes we rise. A little bit of a story time. I was actually fighting someone, I was sparring someone who was 6'6". I wasn't supposed to, but when I saw him in the gym and he was sparring, I was like, dang, I want him. I was like, the challenges you see when you chase greatness, it's this fire that you can't really comprehend, or you can't really explain to others, that just feeds you that, when there's a challenge, you're like, yes, let's get it. So I sparred him. Fortunately, onto the first round, the sparring was going good. I was getting inside. I'll show you little clips in there as well. I was getting inside. I felt stronger, faster, and more powerful, but like his punches wasn't bothering me whatsoever. So I just kept on walking, being aggressive. But that's stupid. I shouldn't have done that. I should have been more patient, countered him being the taller fighter, worked in my range, worked in my footwork, but I didn't. I just got, I just enjoyed it in there, and I just kind of, let's get it, mano a mano, hand to hand. And I paid the price, because the dislocation happened when I actually tied him up, but him being 6'6" and me being 5'2", but him being 6'6" and me being 5'2", when I tied him up, and he just simply stood up, just got unlucky, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. When he just stood up, and I had it from there, it actually just dislocated, and I had it click like completely. I had it like 3-4 times, like, and then as soon as I heard that, everything just went numb, and I was like, damn. Adrenaline started flowing through my body, and I was like, what was going on? And I was just like, fuck. And I was so gutted, because I was frustrated that, like, everything's going well. I'm starting my training camp. I'm going to win this year, whether it be in the amateurs or whether it be in misfits. I was gonna win, and I knew that for a fact. And I'm still gonna win, but now it's delayed for a few months, at least 6 months, because I want to recover properly and go to rehab. But luckily I have many friends now and connections that actually was willing to help through my rehab, PTs, physios, all of those that actually was willing enough and kind enough to help me out throughout this recovery stage, which is one of the most difficult. But really, the thing that got me down the most is this year has been tough for me. I overcame depression for 6 years, and morbid obesity and anxiety and all the mental issues I've been suffering for many years. I've overcome them all this year. I've fought them and I've battled them and I've won. And then when I was doing that, my grandfather died, passed away, and I couldn't even see him. And that was the toughest thing I've ever dealt with in my life. And that just really knocked me down. But I made a promise that I'll keep fighting no matter what. I'll always make it to the end, no matter what comes my way, no matter how big the obstacles. I'll never let life get me down again. And that's what I've been doing. And then now again, I've lost all that weight. I was 105 kg last year, and now I went back down to 67 kg, so I lost quite a bit. And my career's been going off, my professional career, everything else has been going good. And then setback upon setback, this happens. Just as I was getting big news, and I was actually working in a big fight and trying to get to it into a Misfits undercard. And I was just talking to Mams Taylor the other week, all positive things and all was going great. Then this happens, but everything happens for a reason. And having endured so much this year, I know that everything happens for a reason to benefit you. If you just see it through, you will see that all the struggles and all the pain that comes your way was actually to build you, to heal you, and to redirect you to the right path. So yeah, at first when I was younger, I used to get hella mad. I used to get, when life throws curveballs at you, it's like, why did that happen? Why did this, blah, 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 this and that? And I'll get so frustrated and mad at life. But I finally understood growing up and being a man and maturing that all of this is a part of life, and all of this is to direct you to the right path, and it actually helps you. So I don't get mad at it no more. I just take it in the chin, look at where it's directing me, and move forward. Keep on marching on, step by step, day by day. That's how we move on. And no matter what comes your way, never let anything get you down. Whether it be losses, failures, death, all of that is going to be tough to handle. But no matter what, always keep going. And never quit. Never quit in yourself, never quit on others. And most importantly, never quit on God. Faith is never real until it's real. It's one of those things that you're going to have to experience within yourself rather than be explained. Because faith is best experienced when there's no one there. Because faith is believing in the higher self. Because faith is believing in yourself when no one else does. Because in this life you really are just alone, and you're going to have to deal with that. And that's beautiful. Because once you find faith, that means no matter how many times that you endure things, you're never really going to be alone. Because you have something that is beyond you and greater than you every single step of the way. Going through so much this year, setback upon setback. They're really not even setbacks from what I realized. Because every single time I get down and I fall down and I try to rise again, I rise 10 times than I did before I fell. And that's beautiful. Because if you just quit in the down when you're low, then you'll never see how far you can go. But in reality, that setback is actually a booster. It's like a slingshot, right? So it pulls you back, and you thought like, you know what, this ain't where I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be over there. But then when that goes, poof, life boosts you up, and you're like, hey, wait, this is where I'm supposed to be. And then you see yourself go further than you could have possibly imagined. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And you can only do that through perseverance. If you never quit on yourself, if you keep on going. There's a verse in the Bible that's my favorite this year. It's the verse of the year for me. It's Romans chapter 8, verse 18. And it says, the pain that you have been feeling can't compare to the joy that is coming. So whatever you're enduring now, you can't possibly even imagine the blessings and the success that will come your way. Because no matter how low you've been, no matter how long you've been suffering, one moment of success can wash away all the pain you've endured throughout your whole life. Just think about that. Okay? So never stop. Keep going. Keep grinding. And keep hoping in yourself. Work every day. Take it day by day, meal by meal, hour by hour. Whatever gets you through, that's what you need to focus on. I don't really know what life holds for me, but I know who holds my life. That's God. And I always trust in Him. I always have faith. And that is what gives me peace. Because no matter what the future holds, it's always going to be good. For He cares for me. And that I know. I don't know what the blessings God has in store for me, but I know it's big. Because the enemy is doing everything he can to stop me. Doing everything he can to stop me. And I won't stop. And I haven't stopped. And I won't quit. And I never will. I'm going to keep going. And I'm going to see it through. Thank you so much for listening. Sorry for all those that believe in me. You're going to have to wait for a little while. My dislocated shoulder is a bit, But recovery is going well. It's healing up great. It's been a few days now, and it's actually the pain's kind of slowly going away, and the strength is building up. So that's good news. But don't lose hope. Keep supporting me. Keep supporting the channel. Subscribe, like, share, or to whoever this video can help. People that are going through similar struggles. Never give up. Let's do this together. Keep a smile on your face and keep your spirits up. Never be despondent, dispirited, or disheartened. God's cause. Keep going. Keep shining. Through the darkest days, we will make it out together. So that's it. Thank you for listening. And for all those who believe in me, keep believing. Because I will fight the Misfits next year and I will take over the whole game. Mark my words. Let's get it. Thank you so much for everyone. Love and peace. Till the next time. Taz.